Why should you choose a closure over a lace frontal? How do you know what's best for you? I wanted to just touch on some educational basics and just talk about things that people don't talk about when it comes to hair. If you have any questions that I do not address this week, you can drop them below in the comment section. Just make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that when I do answer those questions, you will be notified. Okay, you can do that by clicking that subscribe button, and also give this video a like. What is the difference between a frontal versus a closure? What's the benefits of both of them? This hair that I'm wearing today comes from Ronnie's hair. I will be sure to link it below. In Sunday's video, I talked all about Swiss lace frontal versus a regular. If you have not seen that video, definitely check it out. However, this hair is the same hair from Sunday's video. This is a lace closure wig that I made. I used 3 bundles of straight hair and 1 lace closure. So I have a 5x5 closure, which gives me a good amount of parting space around this area of my head. And then the rest are hair bundles, and these are 26 inches. I will be sure to put them below. The difference between a lace closure, which looks like this, and also a frontal, and forgive my frontal is very old, okay? But it's still going to serve the purpose for today's video. But this is a frontal, this is a closure. Now, as you can see by looking at the differences, the lace frontal, which is right here, has a lot more lace. And then you have the 5x5 closure, which is a good amount of parting space, but it's not as much as the lace frontal. Let's talk about the lace closure. Now, when the lace closure first appeared, it was not as wide as this. It was a bit smaller, so you only could do like the middle part. However, over the years, people have become very creative when it comes to using a lace closure. And when they go to do their installs, they can place it in the center like I have it when they sew it, or you can place it on the side, or however you see fit. So this one is the more up-to-date lace closure. It is a 5x5 closure, and this one has more parting space than the older lace closures. You will see these made into wigs that you don't have to make yourself, or you have to make it yourself like I did with this wig from Ronnie hair. Most closures are good for anyone who wants to do a lot to their wig. So if you have a stylist that makes your wig and you want a wig that you can put on, stylist will most likely take this lace closure and make it into a wig for you that is very convenient. Now, as far as the lace, and I touched on the lace, different laces in my last video, so I'm not going to go into that in this video. But as far as the lace, the closure can come with any type of lace that is made, just depending. A lot of people really like the closures because they are very convenient. And now with them having more parting space, it makes it much easier for you to get the versatility of parting. This closure right here can be found on Ronnie hair. I will also be sure to link it below, and it's the same closure that I'm using on this install today. So let's talk about the lace frontal. Now, this lace frontal is beat up. I told you guys this is a used one, okay? But this is the only one I had. Well, this frontal right here, I think is a 13x6. So they do come in different lengths. I believe that is measured from ear to ear, and then from this part of the head to here on how much parting space. So the 13, and then you have the either 4 or the 6 inch parting space. I hope that makes sense. Ronnie hair does have, I believe they have the frontals. I will, if they do, I will link them below also. So a frontal is more for anyone that you don't mind gluing down your wig, then this will be good for you. Because I do feel like the frontal, you get a lot more parting space when it comes to the frontal than with the 5x5 closure. I do find that the install compared to a 13x6 wig that's already made looks completely different. Like I've seen some people get their frontals installed and it looks so much better applied than an actual 13x6 wig. So a lot of people still like the old school way of taking their frontal and their bundles and getting it made into a wig. And then it also gives you the convenience of getting that wig made to your specifications, your head size, because you sit in a chair with the stylist, let them measure your head, and then they can also make the wig to your head size. For all my ladies that say, hey, I got an extra small head, or hey, I got an extra big head, a frontal and bundles will benefit you better if you are trying to get that perfect size, because you can actually take it to your stylist. So that's why some people still deal with the frontals instead of the wigs, because it's very convenient to sizing is very convenient to their lifestyle. Now, as far as the lace, again, the lace frontal, just like the closure, you have your HD lace or you have your French lace. You have your different colors, light brown, dark brown, transparent, that you can get your frontals in. I feel like you can get the frontal in more colors than you can an actual closure. I think more people love the 5x5 closures now, so it's just as popular as the lace frontal. So it all depends on what you are looking for in a wig, what you want. Which one do I prefer? To me, if I'm on the go, I prefer a closure wig because I can just, like today, I put this wig on and as you can see, it's not glued down at all. And I can just pop it on. It lays so flat and I just get up and go. So I prefer the closure wig. If I want to wear anything with more parting space, I just go for a full wig. But once you make it, you can reuse it as many times as you would like. You have your perfect sizing, you have your convenience as far as getting the wig made to your specifications and what you want. But it's all up to you. So again, this hair will be linked below in the description box if you want to get some hair, get some bundles. All that information will be below in the description box. And I thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I'm still loving this hair. Looks really good. And this is the straight texture. Yep, 3 bundles, by the way. So the amount of bundles that you need to make a wig will either be 2 to 3. 3 is for 4. When it comes to straight hair, I prefer 2 to 3 bundles, no more than that. Otherwise, it's going to look really thick. Because this is 3 bundles right here. And as you can see, it's very full. So, and it also depends on the size of your head. So if your head is on a smaller range, you may want to go with like maybe 2 bundles. If your head is on a bigger side, then you may need 4 bundles to get the look that you need. Everything will be below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you back in my next video. Mwah.